Today is a very exciting day because we are about to set off on a brand new adventure. It's time to say goodbye to the Season 1 village and hello to the unknown. Welcome to Season 2 of The Hammer. Let's go find our new home. Alright, I've been traveling for quite some time now. I spent like the last hour just hiking through hundreds of blocks of desert. The old Season 1 area is now so far away, we're not going back there for a long time. But this is cool though, I found this area, I really like it. It's this big flat desert area, like there's hundreds of blocks of desert that way, hundreds more blocks of desert that way. But yeah, I like this. I think it's going to be a really good foundation to set up our area here. But for today, we're not going to be doing anything in this desert here. No, we're actually going to kick things off on the other side of that hill. So what's the plan here? Well, if you're tuning in for the first time, this is a modded Minecraft series where we're using the Conquest Reforged mod, the Create mod, the Terraforged mod, and a couple others to tell a story about progressing through different technological ages. We've just finished the Dirt Age, we're currently in the Wood Age, and next one could be the Stone Age. So to get started with the Wood Age, I obviously need some wood, so trees don't grow in the desert, so I've come over the hill here to this savanna biome, but there's still not that many trees, so we're gonna have to create something here. I want to make a lumber mill, kind of like those old western lumber mills where they actually cut down the trees up on the hill, put them in the river, they wash down, and then there's a lumber mill at the sort of end of the river that picks them up and processes them. So we're going to do something like that with the Create mod. But one of the key issues with that is I've left almost everything that I own back at my old base. I'm starting more or less fresh. Everything I own is inside this donkey right here. So we got some sort of farming, agricultural type things, but I don't have like any sort of mining resources. So I actually got really lucky when I came over the hill here. There was this dungeon entrance just right here, and it's already filling up with bad guys. I believe this one is a zombie dungeon. Oh my goodness. And so it's gonna be full of zombies. It's not gonna be safe, but I might be able to get some good loot to sort of start off our little journey here in this area. Get out of here, zombie. Okay, so there's like a spawner here, this kind of crypt thing. I'm just gonna cover it with a torch so it stops spawning. Although it's so dark in here, there's probably so many of them spawning. Should light it up a little bit. There's also a treasure chest here. And we've got a diamond shovel, that's great. I'll take some coal as well. Curse of Vanishing. I probably don't need that, but I'll take it anyway. It looks like there are some staircases, maybe? Is this one? All right, this one goes down here. So we'll go check out this one first. Okay, I'm a little bit nervous. These dungeons are pretty scary and it's quite easy to get lost. So how do I avoid that? Oh my gosh! I keep jump scaring myself. Okay. Okay. Covered that one. Good. Alright, I gotta be a bit careful because they keep spawning in groups, sort of in different parts of the map, and then swarming me, just in groups of like 5 and 6, and it's getting a little bit overwhelming. I keep getting jump scared and I'm freaking out down here, so hopefully I make it still alive. Where's the spawners? What's on there? Oh, what is that? That guy's got full armor. No. Hey, you. Oh, hey, me. Diamonds and bones. Another chest. Heaps of bone meal. Another diamond sword. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. Yeah, try jumping through that one block space. Look how many there are. Oh my gosh. This is... I'm running. Oh no. Okay, so I've been doing some regular mining here in the caves because the dungeon was just getting a little bit too dangerous and I wasn't really finding what I needed. I've already got quite a few things on me. So I've got all this andesite. This is what andesite looks like, and a bunch of granite and iron. But the block that I'm really looking for is this one here. This is called zinc, I believe. So if I grab that, it drops as a full block. So we have to use a smelter or a furnace to break it down. But this is, along with the andesite, these are kind of the essential pieces of sort of crafting things within the Create mod. So with the zinc that we just got, we can't really do anything with it in this state. We have to put it through the furnace, and that creates zinc ingots. Same goes with iron, getting iron ingots. We're in the old version of Minecraft, so actually I'll put the rest of that in there because we're going to need it. And I'll take that, and I'll take that. Now from here, we take the zinc ingots, we turn them into nuggets, and then I believe we use that with andesite, combine them together, and that makes andesite alloy, and we can do so many things with that item. The first item we're going to make is a large cogwheel that looks like this, using all these materials. I then combine that with some slabs, and we should be able to get ourselves a water wheel, just like that. So there it is, that's our very first power source in the game. It's going to be great. This is going to be the start of everything, really. It all starts from here. Cool, so here's our water wheel, looking good. This is really as good as it gets. Some nice clean green energy, but yeah, we put the water on there. It follows the direction of the blades and creates this spinning wheel, which generates rotational power. From there, we can use gears to sort of create sort of a contraption. And essentially, we're doing this because this is the foundation of our tree farm here to start generating some wood in the wood age. I need to craft a couple more things though. So we want to make a depot. That's going to be 1/2 of this mechanical press. And so I need this because I need to press some steel sheets, I believe they're called. Where is it? So that goes on there, and sure enough, it looks like it's getting power. I can see the thing spinning, so I should now be able to put some iron, I believe. I just threw that on. I missed somehow. Did I miss? Maybe I click it on. Okay, I click it on and it's just done all of it. And there we go. I take it. I have one. It's okay. It's doing all of them one at a time. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. That's awesome. Cool. So that is the next ingredient for the next thing we're going to build, which is the mechanical saw. This is what we need. This is going to power this entire age, really. We will turn this into a completely hands-free operation eventually, but just to see how it works, we've got this saw blade connected to a tree. This is going to blow your minds. Put the hand crank on there, and when I spin that, you can see it's mining the tree, and then boom, the whole tree is gone, and we get all this good wood. Well, that's a lot of wood. I didn't realize there was that many logs in the tree. Okay, nice. After a lot of pain and suffering and watching a whole lot of these in-game create mod tutorials, I've managed to figure out a couple things. So, you know, let's go. I've got a couple of these prototype farms. This one here uses the saw blade on the front of a mechanical piston, and it pushes it through and chops the trees down as they go. So if I grow up this one at the end here, okay, so we've got one tree there. These ones aren't quite fully grown, and if I unlock this gear shift thing, it goes up and it cuts it down, which is great, and then it'll eventually reach the end of its journey. There you go, and I pull it back. Obviously there's some issues with it, so it can't stop on top of saplings or else they'll break like that. So all of the trees have to be grown at the same time, but it means that they all grow in one straight line, which is kind of cool. And this line can be really as long as I need it to, because this piston arm here extends back, you know, as far as I need it to. And then all of the supplies go into this chest here. So, you know, it's not the greatest, but it is a contender. This one uses the sort of rotating design, the classic rotating design, and I think it might be the one we go for. I've started growing some crops here because I've completely run out of food. So we've got these harvesting wheels here, and then the saw blade right here. And so it goes around in a circle. We'll turn it on in a second, and all the supplies get dropped into this chest here. So if I turn the clutch off, there we go. So this goes around, and it harvests our wheat. We'll get it'll chop down this one over here. We'll see it as it comes around, and there we go. And the other thing that's really cool is it replants the crops. Sadly, it doesn't do it for the trees, but it does do it for crops. So if I had potatoes in there and carrots, they would all be replanted. So I'm gonna go around and plant down a whole bunch of different wood types. That's gonna go around, chop down our trees as it goes. The only issue, as you can see, there's a dirt patch here. Because I haven't really advanced far enough in the mod, I have to stop it like right there to be able to access the chest. So just one of the downsides of this one at the moment, but I think it's going to be the one to go for. So you guys are probably getting tired of me poorly explaining how to use the create mod, so don't worry, we're going to be switching gears and doing some building real soon. But before we do that, I want to show you one thing that is is actually is going to completely change the way that we play this game. If you've been watching the series for a while, you'll know that we're using a data pack made by I Like to Get Wrecked, which turns the stonecutter here into a way that we get access to all the different recipes inside the Create mod. Not the Create mod, the Conquest Reforged mod. And there are so many. There are, I think, over 13,000 different blocks added, which is just insane. These saw blades here do more or less the same thing. We can add items to the recipe filter, and that'll control what we're crafting. So if I put 2 birch logs in, and then I throw a birch log on there, nothing's gonna happen. Let's try making some planks, for example. So we'll put a strip log in again. It's gonna do nothing because it's already stripped, and then it turns into planks. Really cool. Let's take that out. Surprise, there's 6 planks in there. What? How did that happen? A log becomes 4 planks. That's how it works. There's nothing in there, just to prove that I'm not cheating. There you go, 6 planks. So we out here, we're doubling money. Because of this method, it gives us sort of a higher loot table. I don't know what the correct term is, but either way, we're able to get more planks in this fashion than if we were to just use the sort of this method, whatever you call this, crafting. I hope you can see now that there are so many possibilities with this. We can really automate so much of our production and crafting, and it's gonna be amazing. Anyway, let's get into some building, because as much as your boy loves sleeping under the stars, I need to roll in style, okay? Alright, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is that I now have a house. The bad news is that I do not have a hawk sitting on the roof of that house. So I'm out here looking for eggs, because apparently in this mod I can craft eggs into animals. So I'm looking for some chickens, because chickens drop eggs. Speaking of chickens, there we go. I guess I should just take you guys. This is so cool. They're all different colors. Look at this. That's amazing. Follow me. Your life is going to go so well from this point on. Trust me. Look at that formation. These chickens know how to march. That is fantastic. All right, fall in line, everyone. Where are the sheep? All right. Wait, you're not a sheep? You're all pigs. I thought these were all sheep. Found an egg. Yes, I got an egg. Fantastic. All right, everybody, drum roll, please. I'd like to welcome you to your brand new home, the wagon. Isn't she a beaut? Apparently these guys are coming on the tour now because I don't have anywhere else to put them. I love it. I'm in love with this. It's pretty big though. You can probably tell. Look at this guy. He's stuck, got his head stuck in the wheel. You're just gonna stay there. I'm not gonna get you out. This is where the driver sits, up at the front. We've got little snack, maybe some cheese or some bread, a few, the trunk, some apples for the horses, for my beefy horses. But the real good stuff happens around the back. Here we go. We've got some stairs going up into the living quarters, and I've put some chests down the bottom here because I'm just a small boy. I can't quite get up there, so I gotta kind of climb up. And let's see if these animals are smart. Can they get inside the wagon? All right, come on in. Oh no, they can't. Wait, surely you guys can get up here, right? They can't. Well, that works out just fine. So, welcome to my new house. This is it. It's still lacking a little bit of decoration, but it's cute. It's cozy. It's pretty spacious though. I don't know about you guys, but vanilla Minecraft. Look at this. Look at this. This whole wagon here is 4 blocks wide. Let's measure it out. 1, 2. You guys are ruining everything. Excuse me. And 4. There it is. 4 blocks wide. And we all know that in vanilla Minecraft, if you've got 1 block on this side, 1 block on this side, you've got 2 in the middle. But when you step in here, it's so much bigger. You can come in. I just locked that sheep out. Felt real bad. Just come in. Just come in. All right, there we go. It's a full house here tonight. So yeah, it's a real spacious. The Conquest mod offers so many cool like decorating opportunities. These blocks here, I'll see if I got one in my inventory. Vertical slab. I'm gonna place it and I don't know what's gonna happen. Crazy. That is a thin block. That gives us all sorts of opportunities to decorate in really cool ways. So yeah, we like it in here, don't we? Yeah. Anyway, that hawk business, there we go. Put the egg in there, and I want an owl. Oh, I could have an owl. I could have a raven. I wanted the hawk though. So we're gonna put a hawk on the roof. This is the best idea I've had all day. You can stay inside. And you can go right here. There we go. Look at that. Oh, it's flipping. That's so cool. I didn't realize. Oh, that's so awesome. Cool. I got a little birdie. Hawky. I don't know. You guys can come up with the name. That is awesome. I love that. So yeah, this is going to be our home for the next little bit. I don't know how long we're going to be out here, how long it's going to take to get the wood production up and running. So I wanted something that's sort of decently cozy, something that can sort of tie us over until we get the main village going. And if you haven't guessed by now, the wood age is going to be Western themed, which I know nothing about because I'm from New Zealand, which is on the complete opposite side of the world. But the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Fistful of Dollars, those are some of my favorite movies, and I want to recreate them in Minecraft. So that's what we're doing. I hope you're down for that. I'm very excited. I'm not dressed very appropriately though, so let me go change into something a little bit more fitting. Yo, check it out. Here it is. Look at the skin. This is sick. It's so good. It's so Western. It doesn't really get much more Western than this. And I love the colors too. They're like real sepia compared to my regular skin, which is a little bit more neutral. Yeah, so cool. So I've been following It's Pete on Twitter for a while, and I needed new skin, so I hit them up. I was like, hey, can you help me out? And they delivered just one of the greatest skins of all time. So if you're looking for your own skin, hit them up. I think the commissions are open at the moment. So yeah, check it out. But that's going to be about it for this episode. That wagon, as much as I love it, it took so many different blocks to make. So I need to figure out some storage solutions real soon. And I need to play around with this a whole lot more and finish sort of designing how the lumber mill is actually going to work and how we're going to get the logs cut and delivered and sorted. And I need kelp as well. Kelp is the main ingredient to making conveyor belts, which is going to help us automate and deliver so many resources to so many places. So I'm going to go head off towards hopefully this is the right direction. I'm going to head towards the sea and go find myself some kelp. So thanks everyone so much for watching. We're back. The series is back. I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.